Andre, we've got some exciting new spy photos that were sent to us by who, please?
Colton Janender. So thank you for sending these images to us on Instagram.
Yeah, we've got potentially a Colorado high altitude testing in Colorado. So we got Colorado in Colorado. And
Yes.
we don't know what year. It could be the 2023 Chevy Colorado. It could be the 2024.
Yes.
It could be the 2023 GMC Canyon.
Or 2024 GMC
GMC
Canyon.
Canyon.
By the way, Colton pictured these in the canyon of Colorado.
So we have a Colorado in Colorado or canyon in a canyon.
Yes, sorry, that was silly.
All right, well, let's get on with the levity and delve into what we know about what GM is doing with their new midsize truck.
Well, first of all, it's a slow reveal because they're stripping away some of the camouflage, and so we can see a little bit more of the body panels. We also, for the first time, dude, and this is why we're doing this video, for the first time we see different trim levels. So we see different wheel packages with different configurations, and we'll go over this because, as you can see, these ones appear to be wearing production wheels.
Yeah, and once again, the trend of blacked out everything is relevant because once again we have blacked out wheels.
Yes, and of different types of blacked out wheels as well.
So to me, what immediately strikes me, just looking at the camo pictures, right? Yeah. And it's hard to tell how much of it is camo and how much of it is, the sheet metal. But it looks a little bit more. It looks like it went to the gym. It looks like it beefed up a little bit.
The fenders got beefed up a little.
Exactly.
Yes.
It spent a little time in the gym and it got a little bit more manly, more rugged, more maybe outdoorsy, wouldn't you say?
I would agree. And also, so we can see some black cover on the hood. And so GM has not revealed many specs or much. They showed us one image, a teaser for the 84X, right? This is going to be the most off-road capable GMC Canyon coming up in the next generation. But we can speculate still what's under this hood.
Well, what certainly we don't have to speculate is that
there's a pipe.
It's a tailpipe, yes. So we know there's going to be either gasoline or diesel powering this vehicle.
No electricity yet.
No electricity.
What about hybrids?
It could be hybrid. We don't know.
It could be potentially
But those
hybrid.
wheels look very Denali-like to me.
Yes, totally. So these look gigantic, maybe 20 to 21s maybe? Yes. Is that possible?
It is possible. Why not? The bigger the better.
Yeah.
Today's 37s are yesterday's 35s, at least on the Bronco.
Yes, totally. So we see this one. I think we agree, Roman. I think this could be a Denali. And also, of course, it's a crew cab, short bed, right? So they should have different configurations, maybe an extended cab with a longer bed, maybe even a longer bed crew cab. So all those configurations should be possible.
Do we have a shot? Yeah, there you go. Thank you for switching that. Kind of the same thing once again, tailpipe.
Yeah.
It looks...
The bumper is integrated kind of into the body.
About the bumper, exactly right. How about the front shot? We have a
little
bit
so
of a front.
we have a little bit here. And once again, different wheels with kind of blacked out, kind of a circular pattern, I would say. But look, I think the front fenders are, at least the bumper is carved out for clearance.
Like a ZR2 sort of
almost, yes.
approach.
Yes.
And of course that begs the question, and I'm sure our viewers are knowledgeable and are wondering this themselves, will there be a bison version of the Colorado? And at this point, we don't know. And will it be in-house? Will it be done by, ARB? Will it be done by somebody else? Hard to say right now.
Yeah, totally. So the rumor is, the ZR2 Silverado is out, right?
Yes.
The rumor is the Silverado will get a bison version next year. That's just a rumor. So I'm sure the AEV collaboration with GM may continue, but
you don't think ARB is going to get any...
Are you saying ARB is going to step in and take over AEV?
Well, the fun part about these videos is we can speculate as much as we want.
Yeah, we could.
But you're probably right. It's going to be AEV. Are those fog lights, you think? Or what is that? Hard to say, huh?
I don't know. I think it's where the camo attaches maybe to the bumper.
Yeah, that'd be a horrible place for fog lights.
Or maybe
recovery hooks?
Like a beginning of a skid plate?
Yeah, could be.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to do. I also want this is going to be a very exciting year for midsize trucks.
Looks very tall, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It does, especially with the extra camo on the hood.
Yeah.
This is going to be a huge year for midsize trucks, I think, in the next 12 months or so. Because obviously these trucks are almost ready to be unveiled.
Yes.
We have the Tacoma coming up. We have the Ranger coming up. So a lot of excitement here. And so let's start by speculating what's under the hood.
before we speculate what's under the hood,
Yes.
I want the reason I was saying it's very tall is because, as you know, we've got that Silverado ZR2. It's got these two giant humps. So maybe that design language is going to go. Maybe that's not camo. Maybe that actually is like giant, air-like humps,
Or stylistic
sticker
humps.
that
Stylistic
are
humps.
going to be, a la the ZR2 that is now. And
very-
and actually, I got to be honest, I'm not in love with those things. They
No.
create horrible sight lines.
So yeah, they take away some of the vision.
Yeah.
So you're looking at the front of the
And
truck.
they're not functional.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So if they were functional, I would let it go.
Yeah.
Right? But they're not functional. But they just look cool from the outside. But when you're driving the truck, those humps just take away vision.
Yeah, and you can do like an air intake that sticks up above the hood, but you can also do an air intake that goes into the hood, right?
Or like gills, right?
Yeah,
Like
there's-
gills coming out, the air coming out of it, right?
So what is your belief is under the hood?
So we think it's the 2.7 liter turbocharged gas engine. So they have it currently in their bigger trucks, right? The Silverado and Sierra. We think the diesel is going to be discontinued. That's the rumor. We think the V6 is going away because everybody seems to be going away from V6s now. And small displacement turbocharged engines are in. And it's possible 300 horsepower is possible, I would say.
Yeah, and before we keep going and show you what the other manufacturers are up to, guys, if you're interested in our Excursion, it is now up for sale at TFL Bids. That's the one that Nathan drove in our recent series, Go Big, and bidding is lively over there. So if you're interested in,
Oh, yeah,
that truck,
there it is.
It's it's a little rusty, but it's sorted, brand new tires on it, and on. The cool thing about it is not only did Nathan put a Stay Classy sticker on it, it actually, everything on it works.
It does stay classy.
And I
Yes.
know that gas prices are through the roof right now, so a big old V10 Excursion is probably not in vogue, but these things are becoming a little rare and very collectible. So if you're interested in our truck, we did sort it out. It's over at TFL Bids. Thank you. I'm done with that commercial. Andre, let's go back to our regularly scheduled programming, which is what is the competition up to? So we know that there is a new Ranger coming, for instance.
Yeah, and for example, this is really cool. Randall sent us this image also from Colorado. So this, what appears to be a Ford Ranger next generation prototype. A lot of these trucks were already unveiled overseas, right? Australia.
Yeah, we did a video
Europe.
showing what
Yeah.
it looked like. Yeah, but they changed them for America.
Yeah, and for America, usually they get a separate bumper. So the bumper would have actually separation. It would probably be a steel bumper. On this one, I don't see that. If you look closely, but it's not to say that they're just testing some powertrains and doing some high altitude testing once again. So thank you, Randall. So that's also coming.
Yeah, and then of course, last time we did a video, we speculated, there you go, there's the side and the front and the back. We speculated on the new Tacoma, and we said it was going to be a 2023. Unfortunately, we were proven wrong.
By Toyota.
By Toyota. They said that there was not a 2023.
Yes.
So now we're assuming that will be a 2024
Yeah.
Tacoma. So a lot is happening in the mid-sized truck space, and not a lot is happening as far as we can tell with electrification. So we're not seeing a lot of...
They all have tailpipes.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of like non-tailpipe trucks out there,
Yeah.
unlike the full-size segment.
Which is going kind of electric and hybrid potentially.
Yeah, and then Honda, any word on what they're up to with the Ridgeline?
We haven't seen many prototypes, but I think they're still selling pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, the Ridgeline is still a solid seller. Of course, every manufacturer is kind of constrained by supply right now in some components.
And we can throw Rivian into the mix. It's kind of in between full-size and mid-size, but
Yeah.
they're still struggling to build their trucks out. So now that's the first electric truck sort of kind of in the segment.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a plug-in hybrid Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? Interesting?
And, or a Ram.
Or a Ram plug-in.
Mid-size truck, a 4xe. So, I think that is certainly in the cards. But there you have it.
Or, so here's another piece of news. This says Turbo Tacoma, right? So this is still my speculation, but for the Highlander, for the 2023 Highlander crossover midsize SUV, Toyota got rid of their V6 and they went for turbo power, which is a 2.4 liter in their case. And the Highlander produces around 275-ish horsepower.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that same turbocharged engine might be going in the Tacoma, which makes more sense why the Colorado would get a turbo as well.
So are you saying the 2.7 is the new the IT engine for mid-size trucks?
I would say so.
All right. Well, that's exciting.
Yes.
And Andre, you are up to the high country to go
Maybe I'll catch these guys.
up there. Yeah, maybe you'll see them up there to go Ike the new
Yes.
Lightning.
Yes.
So we're going to be publishing a new Ike Gauntlet. And are you going to do a raw and unedited? I think that people want to see the whole Ike. How much are you towing?
We're towing almost 9,000 pounds.
That's a lot.
Dude, the Lightning max
people
tow
have
is
10.
rated at 10.
So it's almost a super Ike.
Yeah, so you guys have asked us to test these trucks to their fullest potential. We're doing it.
So coming soon over at TFL Truck, or if you want to keep it easy, alltfl.com, Andre's raw and unedited run up the Ike with our new Lightning.
Yes, versus other trucks.
We'll
Yes.
leave that. You
Yes,
have to go
so
see.
so there are more trucks coming in that comparison.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then might as well give one more video while we're talking, in case you're interested in kind of behind the scenes stuff. Yesterday we did a really interesting video. Why don't you tell them the 4 trucks that we tested and we won't give you the results, but we tell you what we did.
Well, we wanted to see which truck is the cheapest to run in terms of fueling,
In
right?
the full-size segment.
In the full-size segment.
So we're very lucky. We actually have a bunch of trucks at the office right now. And so we compared 4 different powertrains. So tell
Yes.
them the 4 trucks we compared.
So the 3-liter turbo diesel from GM, this was the Silverado 1500. We had a V8, traditional V8 engine, also a GMC. Then we had a hybrid. We had a twin turbocharged Tundra hybrid. And then finally the Lightning. So we're comparing diesel power to V8 power to hybrid to electricity.
Yeah, and so what we did was we ran over 160 miles of both city and highway driving, and then did our. I'm going to call it TFL patent because other people are now copying our 2-click method, but you started it.
Yes,
So we're going to take that back.
Yes, we
That is-
started years ago.
years ago. That is all Andre. We're going to take the 2-click method, but we did it. We found out how much money it cost to actually run 160 miles based on different powertrains options, and the results were very interesting.
Yeah, and also quite positive.
Yeah, if you guys want, let's do this. I will put up a poll on this channel
To see which one was
now.
the cheapest to
Yeah,
run.
and so you guys can decide which of those 4 powertrains options. Was it the V8? Was it the hybrid? Was it the diesel? Or was it the electric truck cost the least to run 160 miles? So after you watch this video, go over there and fill out and then we'll see if you guys were right when we publish the video.
Let us know.
All right, thanks for watching. Remember, alltfl.com. Thank you, Andre. Head on up.
All right, I'm getting going into the mountains.
Ciao.